everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian.
It's Max.
And we're Big Lake Little Boat. And today, the salmon fishing here lately on the south end has been pretty slow. We've had a lot of north blow. We haven't been able to get out. We've had too much warm water. And all the fish are going up the creeks. So now would be a great opportunity to kind of summarize the year, kind of go over some baits that were hot this year, talk about the spring, talk about the summer, and show you guys what was hot.
Let's get right into it, guys.
So, as you guys know, the south end of Lake Michigan starts the salmon season. And this year it got started early, the end of February, 1st of March. And we were able to get out and get on some early season brown trout.
So if you guys want to go for browns in the springtime and you hear guys catching them, run this out 60 to 80 beyond the board and they will destroy the hook. So make sure you increase your hook size.
So these are Raplas. What model are these?
I don't know what.
These are just big lip Raplas, guys. They look similar to Storm Junior Thunder Sticks, which we did run some Thunder Sticks for Coho as well on the inside boards. Yep. And we lost. The orange one was the best, which we lost. So
yep.
Why don't you show us what we got here?
Yeah, Brian's wife, gold back on it. Really good from Northeast Shoreline. That was a good brown spoon. And for Cohos, they really like that in the spring. We got Gold Rust Goose. This one's from Dreamweaver. The gold back. That was a staple all year. That one never let us down. Hit on a rigger as a slider. Took browns, Coho, steelhead. That thing was the deal this year. The Gold
Is that what caught that big brown?
This is what caught the big brown from the spring, and it caught a lot of browns, especially on other boats. I took this on other boats. So I was on a buddy with Tom Starcevich, and I ran this spoon on a dipsy of ours, and this is what took the 19-pounder and a lake trout and several other brown trout, and this spoon was on fire. So definitely check out the spoon from Dreamweaver. It's a Super Slam Gold Rust Goose. Check it out. Really good one.
And also early spring for spoons, this Lake Trout Death Spoon from Northeast Troller. This is a 3.75 inch. Orange side, yellow back. We also ran this as a slider. I know I ran it as a slider on Ernesto's boat, and I actually took some suspended lake trout as well. So those are kind of the early season brown trout before the Coho season. So moving into Coho season, which was March, April, of course, we start talking about thin fish, guys. Thin fish behind boards. This is a standard, you know, red thin fish, Artie's, right? That's the nicknames.
Yep.
This is a Brad's red with black squiggles.
We always upgrade the hooks because
we also do upgrade the hooks. We take
better
the
hookup,
the small hooks, and we increase it to a 1.0 hook. And then this year, a gentleman, Mark from PAKRAT Lures, PAKRAT. He's on Facebook. Find him. He makes some awesome
custom does thin fins, paints them by himself. And here's the new pattern he recently came out with, the Rusty Goose. I helped him do that with them, how to do it, and look at that, nice colors on it.
Show all these, Max. There you go.
Froggy, really good one. That caught a lot of fish this spring.
So guys, these are basically the old Storm blanks, okay? That he takes, he paints them up, and he actually comes out with stock bigger hooks. I don't think they're one up, but the next size down. But they're certainly bigger than the standard thin fish hooks that come through.
So during the tournaments in the spring, and we placed it well, this is a really good one for getting big cohos on the boat.
And that's a Brad's.
And this gets a lot of cohos in the spring because of how bright it is in the spring. And you want to put this back around 80 to 90 beyond the board. That's a really good spot to have this thing. They love this thing in the spring.
So here's some other patterns from PAKRAT. You got the Goldie with the orange top. So this, you also ran this for early season Coho off of a dipsy. Yep. This took a few fish.
This is a double slick, 8-inch double slick with the pickled sunshine fly. I have the same beads on there, and 3 times the length for the leader length, and same hook. And that was really good for bringing in cohos into the spread. If you're not getting bites throughout this thing, they're gonna tear it apart.
So this, as we're segueing here off of the thin fish into dodgers and flashers, as the spring heats up, cohos start moving deeper in the water column. We do run kill sinkers in front of these, but after that we start using dodgers and flies and also flashers and flies. So as far as this year, we hardly ran any of the old school dodgers. We pretty much ran these small flashers. This one right here was hot. This also took some. Let's talk about that first.
Baby Spin Doctor. You can find these on Dreamweaver's website. They make all kinds of colors, but they all work. And just tie it up with the peanut fly, PAKRAT.
PAKRAT also makes these peanut flies, guys, and they are legit. They are big hooks, and we didn't really tear up any flies. A lot of times they had smaller hooks, and you know, the coho get bigger, and you have a hard time hooking up. These PAKRAT flies for coho, we had a really good hookup percentage with them.
Yep. And just to let you guys know, you can run this on the rigger, 16 back to 20 back. That's the ticket for these little things. You can probably run them longer, but we like to have right tied up to the ball, and that took a lot of fish for us this spring.
But really, by far, the best flasher for this spring are these Coho Speed Flashers. And this is from Northeast Troller, guys. And this winter, we're going to collaborate with him and come up with some really cool patterns. This is the only one he had this year. These are like a prototype kind of a thing.
Like an orange crush type.
Yeah, this is like an orange crush, but we're going to come up with some different colors. Be sure to check his website this winter and early spring for some of these. And of course, we run PAKRAT Fly behind there. He's got all kinds of colors. Find him on Facebook. I think he also has eBay. So this was hot on a Dipsy. This was hot on the downrigger.
Yep. This
was actually hot on a board as well behind a kill sinker. So we started to run these when the thin fish started to slow down. We started running these on the kill sinkers, and this thing was just flat out kicking some tail this year, guys. Yep. So, okay, moving off from the spring, moving into later spring, early summer. We're in the May and June right now. So as we progressed offshore, coho are moving deep in the water column. We still continued with the Coho Speed Flashers, but we also started using these stubby dodgers. So instead of just a conventional dodger and these small double O's, we started to run these stubbies, tipped them with PAKRAT flies, and they were hot. They were super hot.
Mm-hmm. Especially this pattern right here, that was really good.
Yeah. The orange, the orange side and the yellow with the fire dots. So we're going to be working with Northeast Troller. He has a different version of these. I'm really excited about trying some of the prototypes that he has coming for next year. But for this past year, the stubbies, PAKRAT flies, and honestly, all through summer, these peanuts worked great. And like I said, he uses bigger hooks, and we were able to run them all summer. So, okay, let's talk about spoons. So during summer, we're transitioning to summer here. What were the hottest spoons?
So if the fish want spoons, we're gonna feed them spoons because that's the easiest to run.
So our top 3 favorite spoons for the Coho Bite offshore, we'll start with number 3, okay?
Green blue dolphin. And
that's from Stinger. It's a Stingray.
Yeah. That one's really good.
And that's the standard size.
Then you got the Toxic Toad.
Toxic Toad has been a really good spoon for us over the years, guys. That's a standard size.
Yep, standard size. Run that all over boards, dipsies, riggers. Yeah, coppers.
Okay, yeah.
This was good. We have 4 of these that are just tore up like that. So yeah, definitely check out Dreamweaver's Toxic Toads. Those are good.
And then our all-time favorite bait, as far as spoon this summer, guys, is Coho Killer from Northeast Troller.
In this size, I think it's just because of the size and how it wobbles.
It's a 3.75. He also makes magnums. He also has glow on them. He's made several different versions of this. Our favorite one is the 3.75 hex with the silver background.
And it's got UV tape on the front.
This guy's is legit.
It's non-glow.
This particular one is non-glow, but he does have glow ones on his website. So this took every species of fish this year. We've taken browns, lake trout, steelhead, coho, and kings on this spoon. By far the hottest spoon for us this year was this Coho Killer from Northeast Troller. And we picked up some, as far as dipsy divers are concerned, we run Salmon Candy dipsy divers, mag dipsy divers. So we figured out the ratio on our Power Pro dipsy. We run 50-pound Power Pro for our braid dipsies, and we always run high divers. It's just what we do. So setting 3 with this mag diver made from Salmon Candy is a 2.6 ratio. So if you want to get out so far, or you want to make sure you're so far down the water column, it's, you know, you want to get down 50 feet, multiply 50 by 2.6. That's how far out on 50-pound Power Pro
You need to have your counter.
Your counter at. So he's got some sweet patterns. Some of these are glow. Check out Salmon Candy divers. You know what? We've completely switched basically to mags. Now that I know what the ratio is, we don't even run standard divers anymore. They're always the mag, you know. So anyways, check out that for divers. I'm really happy with these things. And once you get the, you know, once you get your screw set and everything set on them, they do well. So as we were running our coho baits, guys, our standard stuff we just talked about, we also ran some high coppers for steelhead.
Is toxic toad.
But it did take fish.
It did take.
So this is our top 4.
Couple nice upper team steelhead this year and in the past. That was really good. And then we got the Coho Killer. That took a couple big steelhead.
Yeah.
That was good.
Heck of a spoon.
And then we got the Gold Rust Goose. This thing all year this year was a producer, and that especially for steelhead up high. And we ran this on a dipsy one of our last trips, and that took a couple nice ones. And our number 1 steelhead spoon all year, and it took also a couple big lake trout, is this Confusion spoon. There's different colors. They all work, just so you know. They all work. And gold back, UV tape on it, stinger.
So that's Ernesto's, one of Ernesto's favorites.
Yeah, this is one of Ernesto's favorite for steelhead, and Confusion spoon is really good.
So
gold
if you guys
back.
haven't found Ernesto's YouTube, it is Big Water Fishing with Ernesto. He runs a charter out of Montrose Harbor. So anyway, that's his go-to. Alright guys, now transitioning into the midsummer, late summer king bite that we had. We got into them at New Buffalo. We also went up to Leadington late spring, early summer. This is the year where we ran flashers. We tried to run flashers almost on every trip, and they didn't work as well. Other than these speed flashers and the small spin doctor flashers, our flasher bite was pretty terrible, to be honest with you. I mean, this was okay. We got a king on this, right?
Yeah,
this spring
it broke us off, but it's usually every year that usually produces at least
year after year. This has been a good spin doctor for us, guys. You know,
set up with the Mirage fly.
You guys can see the color on
black dots on it. And then this is from Salmon Candy, no Shore Mercy fly. This was a good one. We had a couple big rips on it, but
we never did get a fish with this, but we had several rips. So
several big rips, and you guys have seen that in our videos. So definitely check out this one with that fly. That's a good one.
So moving on to midsummer and targeting kings especially. We had a really good king bite this summer. We ran up to Leadington, fished for kings up there. We ran over to New Buffalo when the kings finally moved down. So we have a few favorite spoons that we were running on that king trip that was our best king baits for the year. Go ahead with that. Okay, so all these spoons have taken kings this year. He's going to go through
least amount caught.
Least amount caught up to the most amount caught as far as kings. Okay, go ahead, start, Max.
This is Confused Carlson. I caught a 19-pounder, New Buffalo.
And honestly, guys, we got this late in the season, so we weren't able to run it all year. But when we did run it, it caught a big 19-pound king.
Yep.
This does really good in Lake Ontario, according to Christian. He's the owner of Northeast Troller. So Confused Carlson, guys, that was a good one.
And then we got a Hulk pattern. This is also from Northeast Troller. That was a good one. Took a couple
That's
fish.
a cool looking spoon.
From Northeast Shoaler. Silver blank. UV tape on it. Told him to make it like a whole color. You can find this on his website.
Hey guys, speaking of Northeast Troller, if you guys have a particular pattern that you like, or if there's a discontinued pattern that you can't find and you can put in a sizable order, he will custom paint. So feel free to reach out to him. Feel free to reach out to us. Email me. It's biglakelittleboat@yahoo.com, guys. So reach out to me and I'll put you in contact with them.
Yep. So then we got for our next hot king bait is a Coho Killer. Really good king spoon.
It kicked butt on the Kings, guys. It's solid all around spoon this year. Yep, and that's standard, 3.75. Still taking big Kings.
Then we got the blue flounder. Moonshine. Really, that was a pretty good one this year. Really good one. Blue jeans was really good. Really good. That took a number of Kings this year. That was a really good one. Like a lot of blues this year. And then we got Blue Dolphin, mag size. That was a really good one for steelhead and for kings. If you want to catch kings and steelhead, run this.
Yeah, that's a dual purpose spoon for us.
Yes.
And that is a mag, or I think the 4.75. I forget what size they are, Northeast Trollers, but there's different. Everybody makes that pattern. We've used Northeast Trollers. We've used Silver Streak as well.
Silver Streak and Northeast Shoaler are the best if you want to find them by far. You can see the teeth marks in that. The steelhead and kings love that. And then we got one of my favorites, and probably a lot of people's favorites, the dancing anchovy. Look at the bite marks on that thing. Kings love it. Everyone knows it. Caught a lot of numbers of fish this year. And then the old bloody nose. This one produced a lot of big kings for us and a lot of numbers, but mainly a lot of big ones.
That was a pretty good spoon up in Ludington.
Look at the bite marks on this. Yes, Ludington was really. This was a really good Ludington spoon. This is
Keep that in mind. That was the end of May, 1st of June when
Yep.
we were up in Ludington. So it was an earlier.
Down deep. Down deep was the money for this thing. They love this thing. Look at the bite marks on it. And our second favorite spoon this year for kings and for big kings and just numbers of kings in general is the green flounder from Moonshine. This one, and no UV tape, the standard version. This one was really good. That took a lot of fish and a lot of big ones. That was really good. Our number one king spoon this year, and for the past many years we've been fishing, has been the old Toxic Toad, standard size from Dreamweaver. This spoon has caught so many kings and so many other species. It's I can't even.
And honestly, it doesn't matter where it's at in your water column. It's not like it's. I realize that it's orange and yellow, but guys, we're running down on the downriver on the bottom and catching kings.
Yeah, 100 foot down, 80 foot down, all the way up to the surface. Even the fish love this thing, man. Dots on it, colors are good. You guys got it on this thing. They're spread eventually, and this is not a glow. It's just a regular painted for sun midday. So after your glow spoons, throw on this thing, especially for kings. This is our number one king spoon for this year. So definitely check this spoon out.
All right, guys. So as we're fishing out there, we also target lake trout in certain situations. So, you know, if the coho bites slow down, if the king bites slow down, or if we just kind of want a mixed bag, that's when we target lake trout. So,
you know, hot rigs for catching lake trout is the old lure Jensen trash can dodger with any kind of spinning glow, but the main ones I'm about to show you is the pink one, pink spinning glow. That was a really good one, probably our favorite this year by far. The orange spinning glow was really good, and also the green spinning glow was really good. That was really good.
We used to call them smoke dodgers, or, you know, the old school nickname was a trash can. We also use a hammer dodger with spinning glows. But I would say probably overall the pink was the most effective when we were using these dodgers and spinning glows, right?
Yep.
Okay, so as far as spoons?
Spoons, if you want to catch trout, I recommend running these 3 spoons. Okay, so our number one lake trout spoon is Lake Trout Death from Northeast Shoaler, Yellowback. It's a really, really good one. And Mag Toxic Toad, run this thing on the bottom
size.
or on a dipsy, really far back. That'll take trout for you. Mag size. And also really, 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 really good lake trout spoon is mixed veggies. So people usually run this for kings, the standard size and the super slimmest, but we run this for trout. And the trout love this. Look at the bite marks in this thing, guys. They just can't resist it. If you don't want to run the trash can dodgers with those spinning gloves. These three will catch you trout whenever you want a trout in your box. And these are also good for other species too.
All right, guys, so we fish on the south end, and we really didn't get a king run this year, so we didn't run a lot of plugs, we didn't run a lot of glow spoons, and that's just the way it is. I know the king bite has been really good up on the Michigan side, especially up in Manistee, Ludington. We just didn't get it, but we had the Coho in the spring. So we had a long season from start of the end of February and basically till the middle of August. So we had a good year, but you know, no king bite, no big deal. We had a big long run of salmon. So what I want to do right now, I'm going to tell you guys my personal favorite baits for the whole year. Okay, what I thought was the hottest baits personally. All right, and he's got his opinions. So to start off the spring season, I'm gonna have to probably go with that thin fin right there, that thin fish from PAKRAT Lures. I thought that was the hottest one. Okay, moving offshore or water warming up, or we're switching to flashers. This Coho Speed Flasher with this PAKRAT fly, he's got different fly colors, different fly patterns and colors. But with that large hook, this thing caught Coho all year long, okay? So that's that. And then my favorite spoon of the whole season, Coho Killer from Northeast Shoaler. I have fished out here since 2005. And I don't think I can remember any spoon where I had caught all species of salmon and trout for the year on one spoon, and that's it. So those are my three top baits for the whole year. So Max, let's see what your top three baits are for the whole year.
Oh, so guys, my top three baits for this year for salmon, trout, and all species. I'm gonna start off with the spoon, and can't let her down. Toxic Toad, my number one. And then for spring Coho, for my second option is gonna be the Frog from PAKRAT. That was a really good one. And my number three is the Stubby Dodger with the PAKRAT Fly, Flashy Sportfish, and the Aqua Flash Fly from PAKRAT Lures peanut version are by far the best peanut flies you could probably find on the market for Coho.
They are, guys. They are by far the best peanut flies, or flies in general, in my opinion. Because these peanut flies, like I said, we ran this all summer with 5, 6, 7, 8 pound Coho, still catching big Coho on small peanut flies because of his bigger hooks. So guys, tell us what your favorite 1 or 2, 3 baits were for your year. Please comment below on that. So guys, thanks for coming along. We're going to be doing, the videos coming up, we're going to start doing some lake trout jigging in the middle of October. We're going to be switching gears over to yellow perch after that.
And smallmouth fishing.
And hopefully maybe get some smallmouth fishing in. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully the lake is good for us on the weekends so we can get on that. So if you guys like the content we put out, please consider supporting the vendors that we work with. Guys, we work with Great Lakes Gear. They make fantastic clothes, great sun shirts, keep the sun off of you. They look cool. Our discount code is Big Lake Little Boat, all lowercase. And we do work with Northeast Shoaler. Our discount code is BLLB, and that is all caps. So If you guys are getting online, save yourself 10, 15%. I forget what it is. Maybe it's 12. But save some money. Use our discount code. Check out Northeast Troller. Check out Great Lakes Gear. And
check out all the lures that we showed you.
yeah, check out the Mag Divers from Salmon Candy. He's got some legit spoons and stuff as well. So thanks for coming along, guys, and we'll see you out on the water in the next video. Thanks.
See you guys.